Disney-a-thon TBR list. I'm super excited about this Disney-a-thon because I love Disney movies and there's so many options to do for the Disney-a-thon, and the people who are hosting it, I've placed them below in the comments, and I decided to join Team Princess in the Frog.
Big Daddy.
Okay, so let's get to my list. So there's Tiana, which is read a book with a hard-working character. So I put some thought in it and I was like, a book with a hard-working character. At first I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, okay. I just got approved for this NetGalley book called The Conductor, and if this isn't a hard-working character, then I don't know what. As a conductor on the Underground Railroad, Hayley Rhodes helped usher dozens of people north with her wits and magic. Now that the Civil War is over, Hetty and her husband Benji have settled in Philadelphia, solving murders and mysteries that the white authorities won't touch. When they find one of their friends slain in the alley, Hetty and Benji bury their body and set off to find answers. But the secrets and intricate lies of the elite of Black Philadelphia only serve to dredge up more questions. To solve this mystery, they will have to face ugly truths all around them, including the one about each other. This is such a unique story and plot, and I was like, I definitely need to read this book. Please approve me, please approve me, and I got approved. I'm super excited. So that's the book that I'm using for the Tiana. The next one is Prince Naveen, and it's read a book with royalty. For that one, I want to pair up with the Dr. Felicia.
All you got to do is marry Big Daddy's little princess, and we'll be splitting that juicy LaBeouf fortune right down the middle. 60-40, like I said.
Yes. But what about Naveen?
Your little slip-up will be a minor bump in the road, so long as we've got the prince's blood in this.
Yes.
Which is read a book with magic which is read a book where magic is used. I'm gonna do a Legendborn because Arthur and Merlin, all those are technically considered kings and, like, you know, royalty in that zone, and it's a contemporary novel, and it has magic, rootcraft, and aether. I think I'm saying it right. So I feel like they both like tie together, so that's what I'm going to use for both of them. And I don't want to give myself too many books to read because I know I get really excited, and then sometimes I just can't finish them, and I don't want to do that. I'm super excited. Okay, so that leaves the next prompt, which is Ray, and it's
Go to bed. Y'all from Shreveport? No.
read a book with a bright color. That one I picked Maria by Yamil Sadi Mendez. I hope I'm saying her name right. And this is about, it's set in Argentina. Camilla Harrison lives a double life. At home, she's a careful daughter living with her mother, narrow expectations, and her rising soccer star brother Shadow, and under the abusive rule of her short-tempered father. On the field, she is La Vera, a powerhouse of skill and talent. When her team qualifies for a South American tournament, Camilla gets a chance to see how far those talents can take her. In her wildest dreams, she gets an athletic scholarship to the North American University. But the path ahead isn't easy. Her parents don't know about her passion. They wouldn't allow a girl to play football, and she needs their permission to go any further. And the boy she once loved is back in town. Since he left, Diego has been an international star, playing in Italy for the renowned team Juventus. Camilla doesn't have time to be distracted by her feelings for him. Things are the same as well as when he left. She has her own passions and ambitions now, and La Ferrera cannot be denied. As her life becomes more complicated, Camilla is forced to face her secrets and make her way in a world where no place with the dreams and ambition of a girl like her. So I feel like this book is really gonna be like one of those like heartfelt, like if I could think of a book, like a movie, like, you know, those heartfelt movies where you see the character go on a good journey. I'm super excited. It says this is for fans of Poet X and I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. So, I'm excited about it. I feel like it's going to be very unique, different, something I've never read before. And I'm excited to go on this journey. The next prompt is Charlotte. Read the group book. So the group book for Tiana, there was, I think the one that was picked was Ember and Ashes. And I've checked that out at the library. But I know me, I like fantasy, but I'm not really a high fantasy girl. And check the book out, it's big and thick. And I started reading it and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be something I'm going to even finish, and I'm just gonna be honest with myself. So I looked, they said that if you either read it or something's going on with the book that you can't read it, you can go to the other books they had as options as the book read for your team. And the next one is 4 Dead Queens, and it's a fantasy, but it's like a murder mystery, and I'm really into like murder mysteries, like type of things. So I feel like I probably will be able to read that book instead. So that's the book I'm going to read, 4 Dead Queens. And if I tackle on the other book, then I'll add that on to it. But most likely it's going to be 4 Dead Queens. And the next, let me tell you what 4 Dead Queens is about. I told you what all the other stuff was about. I'm so extra. Okay. Okay, 4 Dead Queens. 4 queens, a divided nation, a ruthless pickpocket, a noble messenger, and the murders that unite them. It's by Astrid Scarlett. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. 17-year-old Carolee I can't read today. 17-year-old Carolee Carrington is one of Cordera's most skilled thieves, but when she steals an unexpectedly valuable package from a messenger, she is soon entangled in a conspiracy that leads to all 4 of her Cordera queens being murdered. No other choice, and on the run from her former employee, Carella Lee teams up with Varen Bolt, the Ionist messenger she stole from, and together they race to discover who killed the queens. But when dark secrets threaten their reluctant partnership and put everything at stake, Carella and Varen must use all their daring to stay away and untangle the mysteries behind the nation's 4 dead queens. So I totally botched all those names. Don't judge me. But yeah, seems really interesting. Next is Mama Ode. Okay. Mama Ode gives you the power to transform another teen's prompt into one of your own prompts. And I just want to use that power, child. I just want to use that power and the power. And so I decided to go all the way down and go up into that water and go to the Little Mermaid prompt. And I decided to pick Ariel. And for Ariel, it says, read a book featuring a singer as the main character. So child, I started looking through my collection and I went on NetGalley and I just realized I was approved for Sing Me Forgotten. And that is a book with a singer as a main character. So let's just stroll over the NetGalley so I can give you just a little bit more information about that book. Cast in a well at birth for being one of the magical few who can manipulate memories when people sing. She was saved by Cyril, the opera house owner. Since that day, he has given her sanctuary for the murderous world outside. All he asks in return is that she use her powers to keep ticket sales high and that she stay out of sight. For if anyone discovers she survived, Izza and Sarah will pay for their lives. But Izza breaks Cyril's cardinal rule when she meets Emmerich Robin, a charming boy who throws her quiet, solitary life out of balance. His voice is unlike anything she ever heard. But the real shock comes when she finds in his memories hints of a way to finally break free of this gilded prison. Hunted by this possibility, Izzy spends more and more time with Emmerich, searching for answers in his music and past. But the price of freedom is sleeping. The price of freedom is steeper than Izzy could ever know. For even as she struggles with her own growing feelings for Emmerich, she learns that in order to take charge of her own destiny, she must become the monster the world tried to drown in the first place. So, there's singing elements in it, and now after reading the prompt, I don't know if it's like majority if she can sing or not, but I just feel like because there's singing elements in it that this is just gonna work for this prompt. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my American voice. Sorry. I just love like the New Orleans accent. I was born in Louisiana, so I don't really have an accent because I was Army brat and I lived all over. But the little Southern Belle accent, it's just so much fun to do, child. Yes, it is. Anyways, that is my TBR list for the Disney-a-thon, and basically my August TBR list too, because that's enough books to read for August. And if actually, I am gonna read one more book because I might as well just combine the Disney-a-thon and the August TBR. I know there is at least one more book that I'm gonna read during that time, which is 5 Total Strangers, and this written by Natalie D. Richards, and here it goes. She never should have accepted that ride. Mira needs to get home for the holidays badly, but when an incoming blizzard results in a canceled layover, it looks like Myra might get stuck at the Philadelphia airport indefinitely, until Harper, Myra's glamorous seatmate from her initial flight, comes to rescue. Harper and her 3 friends are renting a car to get home and can drop Myra off on the way. But as the drive progresses, the weather continues to quickly turn perilous, and Myra realizes the 4 other passengers she's stuck with don't actually know one another. They're all strangers. As one by one they start to turn on each other, Myra wonders, is one of the other passengers intentionally sabotaging this trip? And if so, is it possible to stop them before the claustrophobic, anxiety-inducing ride becomes fatal? So yeah, I started this a couple days ago, and it's already really juicy, and I love me a good little thriller. And that wraps up my August TBR / Disney-a-thon TBR. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know the comments of the books that you're reading for this month, and if you're doing the Disney-a-thon, and also if you have suggestions of video digits that you want me to do, because this channel I do book review, I do book related stuff, but it's not just a book tube channel. I also do TV show reviews, and I do my faith Bible studies, as well as I'm gonna start doing some fun lifestyle videos too. So catch you later.